Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Hello.
Test mic test.
Hello. 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 Check. Check. Check mic. Hello.
Test mic test mic. Mic test test test.
Check.
Ganda. Test mic test test. Testing mic test. Test mic.
Hello, good afternoon. We would like to request everybody, lalo na po yung mga nasa labas, pwede po pumasok na tayo para po makapag-umpisa.
Mic test mic test. Mic test mic test.
Check.
Test mic
Check.
test. Test
Audio.
mic test
Audio.
mic test mic.
So, nasa loob na po tayong lahat. We would like to request everybody to please stand for the invocation to be led by Engineer Luisito Samsin, valedictorian of class 1974. Please rise for the invocation.
Gandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Mag-aalay po tayo ng isang maikling panalangin. God the Father, thank you for today that we are gathered here at Imus Institute. Thank you for sharing to us our beloved alma mater, which molded our hearts and minds to face life's trials. We thank you, Lord, for giving us the strength and wisdom to last all these 25 years and more. Dear God, to our friends and classmates who cannot come today, to the departed ones, and to our barkada who live in distant lands, may the spirit of this celebration reach out to them. Father, make us realize that we are gathered here today to glorify your greatness. Give us the courage starting this reunion to help our less fortunate classmates. Lord, bless us that we may take part in leading our school and our community for the next 25 years. Father Almighty, to you we offer this grand alumni homecoming. All this we ask in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Manatili po tayong nakatayo para kantahin natin ang Philippine National Anthem.
Di ka masisingin sa dagat at lunes, sa simot at sa langit mong pamaw. Nandiyan ko na at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisap ng mag-awat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig. Ang iluwin at nakangyakan ng panay ni magdidinig. Lupa na araw na lumari pagsinang kulay langit sa piling mo. Ang hidaya na pagpay may maati at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you very much. Please sit down. Maupo po tayong lahat. Mag-relax po tayo. So may upuan po ba ang lahat? Baka po meron mga hindi nakaupo. Meron po tayong mga bakante sa harapan. Pwede po nating makupahan na ito sa ganitong oras. So magandang hapon po muli sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Leonides Atanasio. Tawag po sa akin Ned. Yung iba po, lalo na dito sa IAI, ang tawag sa akin Ides. Kami po ay member ng class batch 1974 ng Imus Institute.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Ako naman po si Edeltrudes Alidia Segler. Alam ko pong marami sa inyo ang nakakilala sa akin, pero siguro hindi nyo na ako namukhaan dahil medyo gumanda ho ako ng konti ngayon. Kaya hope. At ako po ang magre-represent ng class 1974 from the States. Galing po ako sa Colorado. At I will be co-hosting IDES ngayong hapong ito.
So it's nice to see familiar faces. Marami pong mga familiar faces na rin ito ngayon, mga kakilala, hindi lang sa II, kasi iba naman, hindi naman tayo sabay-sabay eh. Pero meron mga familiar faces sa community and doon sa amin. So sa ngayon, we are celebrating the 76th homecoming. 76 years na ang Imus Institute. And for our theme for today's activities, napili po namin yung theme na Today Salutes Yesterday.
Parang kailan lang ng IDES. Pero ang theme po ng ating pagtatanghal ngayong hapong ito ay pagpaparangal po doon sa mga batch noong mga nakaraang araw, yung previous alumni natin.
So when we say Today Salutes Yesterday, we mean maraming kahulugan. Yung today, kita nyo may mga camera tayo ngayon, mga lights, may widescreen tayo. So this is today's technology na ginagamit natin para sa ating pagdiriwang sa hapong ito. And not only that, yung today, yung mga tao ngayon na naririto, inaalaala natin yung mga nakalipas. Mga alaala noong tayo ay nasa Imus Institute pa, ating mga classmate, yung ating mga kaibigan at kabarkada. So we reminisce. We have memories, fond memories of each other. Yun po yung yesterday natin na muli natin dinadala ngayon sa pagkakataong ito sa ating 76th II Homecoming.
At alam mo ba, Ides, I think na isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit naging successful ang support dito sa ating alumni homecoming na to ay dahil sa technology na rin. Kasi nag-advertise ako sa internet. nung nasa state ako para i-promote yung Alumni 1974 dito sa II. At ito ay matatagpuan sa www.alumni.com. Kung meron kayong access sa internet, pumunta kayo doon, mag-register kayo. Lahat ng II graduates, 1974, 1969, pwede kayo mag-register doon.
So that's modern technology pa rin. Internet, website. So we're using all of that. And in the future siguro, hindi lang yan ang gagamitin natin to make this annual homecoming a successful one. We're very glad na medyo seating capacity na tayo, maliban dito sa ilang table sa unahan. But then, kung titingnan natin yung ating participants sa hapong ito, masaya na po kami na ganito tayo karami at sana ay makapagsaya tayo sa hapong ito.
So, ipepresenta ba natin ang ating presidente? Sige. So, let us welcome the class president of Batch 1974. Please give a big applause to Alejandro Saulo Jr.
Officers of the Alumni Association, Board of Trustees of Imus Institute, fellow alumnus, teachers, and friends, good afternoon. January 23, 1999 is a big day for Class 1974. From a batch of young boys and girls who graduated 25 years ago, we now present ourselves to you as the Silver Jubilarians, hosts of today's Grand Alumni Homecoming of our alma mater. Certainly, we are most privileged and deeply honored. Simple lang po ang gusto naming ihandog sa inyo ngayong hapong ito. Kahit pansamantala, nais po namin tayo'y bumalik muna sa nakaraan nating high school days at sama-sama nating gunitain ang masaya at magandang mga araw nito. Nais din po namin samantalahin ang pagkakataong ito para buong puso nating pasalamatan at parangalan ng Imus Institute na humubog at nagbigay ng magandang pundasyon sa ating isipan at sa ating damdamin upang marating natin ang mga pangarap natin sa buhay. At this point, I wish to acknowledge some VIPs, very important persons. Here are the Jubilarians who unselfishly took time to prepare for their respective presentations in today's program. The teachers, the Alumni Association, as well as the school administration, who helped us achieve our objectives and plans for this homecoming. Of course, Batch 1974, ang akin pong mga kaklase na naroon sa likod ninyo, pati na rin ang mga nasa abroad, who joined hands and work hard to come up with a creditable presentation today. And last, but certainly not the least, we acknowledge each one of you, fellow alumnus, who took time to be with us and grace this special occasion. So, ladies and gentlemen, in behalf of the Silver Jubilarians, Class 1974, I welcome you to the 1999 Grand Alumni Homecoming as we together salute to yesterday. Salamat po.
Thank you very much, June. Maraming salamat sa iyong makapagpagdamdaming pagpapahayag ng sentimiento ng batch 1974. So we would like to acknowledge also the presence of our alumni na galing pa sa iba't ibang bansa. Kasi I would like to make mention, kapartner ko ngayong hapon ito, Edel Aledia Segler came from the United States. Dumating po siya last Sunday lang, and she'll be here for only 2 weeks just to attend this alumni homecoming. Natutuwa po kami kasi last Sunday lang, nagpa-practice kami dito nung aming ipapalabas mamaya. And hinahanap po yung kapartner ko kasi gusto ko nang medyo mag-practice kaming dalawa. Eh wala pa raw kasi sinusundo pa sa airport. And before na matapos yung practice namin, dumating na si Edel na nandito na at nakapag-practice na kami last Sunday lang.
Diba, syempre, talagang importante sa akin itong homecoming na to kasi lahat ng mga friends ko malapit sa puso ko at saka miski naman yung mga kababayan ko miski nasa States, Pilipino pa rin ako kaya doon man ako nagtatrabaho, nandito pa rin yung puso ko.
And I think that's true sa lahat ng mga naririto ngayon. Yung mga taga-malayo, mga dating taga-Imus o taga-Kawit at Bacoor na malapit dito sa Ayay, na dito man nag-aral pero napalipat na sa ibang lugar, nagdatingan ngayon para makita lang yung mga sexy kaklase at mga guwapong kaklase noong high school. And for this time, we would like to give you some update sa Alumni Association natin. Mga reports na siguro mahalagang malaman natin.
Ang una po nating tatawagin, so umpisa na ba tayo? Sige, ang una po nating tatawagin ay ang Secretary ng II Alumni Association para ibigay ang annual report ng association's activities.
Gusto namin tawagin si Ms. Pilar Paredes for the report.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, fellow alumni and friends. Before I give my annual report, the Imus Institute Alumni Association would like to acknowledge with appreciation and gratitude all the celebrating classes of Homecoming 98, especially the Silver Jubilarian under the leadership of Mr. Jose Sabater, and the Golden Jubilarians headed by Captain Asislo Castañeda. They ably coordinated and willingly and fully supported the activities of Homecoming 98. Once again, I would like to mention here that through the dynamic leadership and dedication of our Chair Emeritus, Captain Asislo Castañeda, and all the officers, members of the Executive Board, and together with the class representatives, the Imus Institute Alumni Association continue to grow and to achieve. Now we share with joy the highlights of the 1998 program of activities and concern. Number 1, January 24, 1998 marked a very significant occasion in the school's homecoming, because the prelude to the Centennial Kalayaan was truly a fitting preview of June 12, 1998. It was also a proud offering to the 75th anniversary of the founding of the Imus Institute. The historical researches, concepts, float presentations were labor of love for the possible realization of the prelude. Number 2, step up drive for the lifetime membership to the Imus Institute Alumni Association here and abroad. Number 3, 191 college graduates of 1998 were inducted to the Imus Institute Alumni Association by Mrs. Elenita Tagle, Chairman of the Executive Board, on March 28, 1998. 993 high school graduates of 1998 were inducted likewise to the Imus Institute Alumni Association by Mr. Eduardo Diaz, President of the Association, on April 5, 1998. Number 4, the continuing scholarship program of the Association has helped the poor but deserving students to continue their high school education and pursue their careers in college. The detailed report of the high school and college scholarship program will be given by Ms. Concepcion Tagle and Mrs. Luz Camaclang, respectively. Number 5. One regular meeting in March 1998 became the venue for our intelligent discussion of the political situation of our country and the sharing of the qualifications of the different political candidates. You see, the IIAA concerns itself of national issues. Number 6, Simbang Gabi and Christmas Drive. Sponsors for the Simbang Gabi and the Christmas Drive, or Pamaskong Handog, were lined up and solicitations were made. Generous members of the associations and friends responded. This was climaxed by the distribution of 1,410 Christmas packages to the less fortunate families of the different barangays in our town on December 27, 1998 at the Imus Institute Multipurpose Gym. 8 boxes of used clothes were sent to Culion Leper Colony. Mrs. Leticia Ramos, Chairman of the Outreach Program, will render a detailed report on this. Number 7. The association's culminating activity was the traditional Christmas offering on the evening of December 27, 1998. The affair was highlighted also by the giving of recognition to Mr. Enteng de Guzman, a tricycle driver. The awardee received a plaque, cash, and grocery items. The election of officers took place also during the Christmas party. The Imus Sports Center was the venue of the year-end affair where the officers, members of the board, executive board, class representatives, and friends were treated to a dinner. While sharing food, they renewed their dedication and commitment to the goals and objectives of the Imus Institute Alumni Association. This also marked the pledge of service not only to the association but also the school, the Imus Institute, for the advancement and progress in its mission of education. Thank you very much.
Marami pong salamat, Ms. Paredes. Ang ating pong isusunod na tatawagin ay ang Alumni Association's Treasurer. Ides, ano ba sa Tagalog yung Treasurer?
Treasurer, simple, ingat yaman.
Oh, akala ko taga-kip-kip.
Pagkakip-kip. Kasi po, nung nagpa-practice kami, sabi ko, Fidel, yan, treasurer. Siguro, dyan tayo dapat lumapit. Kasi kung sakali, baka dyan tayo makakuha ng talent fee natin pagkatapos ng program. Sabi niya, talent fee, bakit may talent ka ba? Anyway, kung wala man kaming talent, we would like to present to you our treasurer, the treasurer of the Alumni Association, para po ibigay sa atin ng report tungkol sa ating finances. And we would like to call on Mrs. Corazon Diaz for our treasurer's report.
The centennial year of celebration is over, but reunions will go on to facilitate and maintain the communication and cooperation among the alumni. Our dedication and loyalty to our school should remain intact and renewed with every year's alumni homecoming. This idea was spearheaded by the late Dr. Lorenzo Ejercito Paredes way back in 1982. As all of us have been requested to render very brief reports of our functions, I am informing the body that the present balance of our fund is 57,435 pesos and 60 centavos, and still deposited with the Imus Rural Bank. We are appealing to your good selves to continue your generous and constant support through voluntary contributions and payment of lifetime membership fees, payment of lifetime membership fees, payment of lifetime membership fees to sustain our scholars with this school. Your generosity and concerned efforts will leave marks of gratitude to the association and to the hearts of the recipients. Magandang gabi at maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much. Medyo comprehensive na yung mga report natin sa hapon ito, kaya wala na tayo siguro may itatanong pa. Sa ngayon pa, isusunod natin marinig ay ang mga ulat tungkol sa scholarship programs ng ating Alumni Association. Ito po ay both sa high school at sa college.
At atin pong tatawagin si Miss Concepcion Tagle for the high school department at si Miss Luz Kamaklang sa college level.
Pleasant afternoon to all. At present, the IIAA scholarship grant in the high school, we have 2 scholars, one in the 3rd year and one in the 1st year. Our tuition fee for these 2 scholars is 16,132 pesos and 85 centavos. For their uniforms and books, we spent 1,687 pesos. So the total expenses of the alumni for these 2 scholars in the high school is 17,819 pesos and 85 centavos. Thank you very much.
Bago ko po ibigay ang aking report, hinihiling po ng mga pamunuan ng Alumni Association na ang lahat ng jubilarya na kumaaari raw po ay mag-submit ng biodata sheet to Secretariat. Pakiiwan na lang po, pwede po ibigay kay Ms. Linugan o sa akin sa Alumni Office. Isa po sa mga proyektong tinatangkilik ng Imus Institute Alumni Association ay ang tumulong sa mag-aaral na natapos sa Imus Institute High School Department. Ang mga mag-aaral na ito ay dapat may matataas na marka. Mga taga-Imus, kung maaari, ay walang makayahang tustusan ng pag-aaral sa kolegyo. Batay po sa talaan ng asosasyon, mayroon na pong 13 na mapapalad na napag-aral ang asosasyon sa iba't ibang kursong kanilang pinili. Ang 6 po dito ay personal na tinustusan ni Captain Asislo Castañeda. Sa kasalukuyan po ay merong 2 pinag-aaral ang Imus Institute sa college, ang Alumni Association sa College Department. Sila po ay si Christian Egwet at si Mary Jane Duanlao na pareho kumukuha ng accountancy. Ang bumubuo po ng pamunuan ng Imus Institute Alumni Association ay malugod na nag-aanyaya sa mga alumni na nais magbigay ng tulong pinansyal sa nauukol na proyekto. Maraming salamat po at magandang hapon sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat, Luz at Mrs. Tagle. The Alumni Association also has been reaching out to communities of the town.
And to give us a report of our outreach program for the communities, we would like to call on Ms. Leticia Ramos for our report on outreach activities.
Kumari ko yan.
Fellow alumni, guests, good afternoon. Copies of my report have just been distributed to you.
I presume you have read it. Salamat sa lahat ng mga tumulong sa Pamaskong Handog 98. I encourage more alumni to participate actively in the undertakings and projects of the Imus Institute Alumni Association. We need younger blood to provide us with fresh ideas and creative concepts to aid us in our endeavor. I encourage everybody also to get involved. And one way of getting involved is to pay your membership fee, that's lifetime membership fee of 100 pesos. Before I close, I would like to read the last part of my report. We are passing the hat around, not hat but boxes, to be able to cover up the deficit and to be able to have something to start with come Pamaskong Handog 99. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So after we hear the reports, we would also like to hear yung mga inspirational messages from some very important people na kasama natin sa Alumni Association.
At ang ating first speaker, let's call on the chairperson of the Executive Board of the Imus Institute Alumni Association, member of Class 60, Mrs. Avenita Tagay.
A pleasant good afternoon to everybody. It is with great pride and honor that I greet one and all on the occasion of the 76th Alumni Homecoming of the Imus Institute. This annual gathering marks another year of achievement for the Imus Institute Alumni Association. It is our hope that in this joyous moment, we express our oneness with you, our ultimate goals and ideals being one and the same. Alumni success depends on the dedication of leaders and in the ability to inspire others to participate. This participation among alumni will broaden and deepen their commitment to our alma mater. I also would like to thank and congratulate the Silver and Golden Jubilarian and all organizers for hosting this year's events and to all other Jubilarians who had contributed their share in making this alumni homecoming a truly worthwhile, meaningful, and highly educational event. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Okay, thank you very much for that inspiration.
And then, alam mo, Ides, we have more things to be proud of. Alam mo, Ides, kahit na sa Amerika, ay marami rin tayong mga alumni ng II na may pagmamalaki.
Kaya naman patuloy yung ating Alumni Association, hindi namamatay, very active. And at this point, we would like to pause from these reports na pinapakinggan natin and let us proceed to the next portion. We are now having the official oath-taking of the incoming officers of the Alumni Association. And as we call the names of these officers, we would like them to come up on our stage for the induction ceremony.
Okay. So, the advisory board, Mr. Pedro B. Medina Sr. of Class 49.
A pleasant good afternoon also. I call on the following officers of the IIAA. President, Mr. Gaudencio Isguera. Vice President, Mr. Faustino Atanasio. Secretary, Ms. Pilar Paredes. Assistant Secretary, Ms. Lolit Bilugan. Treasurer, Mrs. Corazon Herodias. Assistant Treasurer, Ms. Concepcion Tagle, and PRO, yours truly. Our muse is Mrs. Silvia Topacio Rojas. May I call also the Chairman of the IIAA Executive Board and the Chairman of the Outreach Program, Mrs. Leticia Ramos, the Chairman of the Scholarship Program, High School, Miss Concepcion Tagle, and the Chairman of the Scholarship Program, College Department, Mrs. Luz Kamaklang. Our inducting officer is no less than Attorney Manuel Paredes. Tinawag ko si Mrs. Silvia. Mrs. Silvia Topacio Rojas, the perennial muse of the IIAA.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Bilang Pangulo ng Imus Institute, ay aking ngayong igagawad ang panunumpa. Nais ko pong ipaliwanag sa inyo na ang Chairman Emeritus ng ating samahan, Imus Institute Alumni Association, ay walang iba kundi si Captain Asislo Castañeda, at hindi na po siya kailangan pang manumpa. Palakpakan po natin si Captain Castañeda. Ang panunumpa po ay gagawin sa wikang Pilipino, at hiniling ko ang mga manunumpa na mangyari po lamang na itaas ang kanilang kanang kamay at sumunod sa akin. Ako si, bagitin ang inyong pangalan, na inihalal at iniluklok bilang, sabihin po lamang ang inyong katungkulan, ay taos pusong nanunumpa na aking gagampanan at ang aking katungkulan na iniatang sa aking balikat ng buong katapatan, sipag at tiyaga sa abot ng aking kakayahan, sa isip, sa salita, at sa gawa. Patnubayan nawa ako ng poong may kapal. Congratulations at halinawa ay magtugumpay ang inyong administrasyon.
Thank you very much. Again, let us give our new set of officers a big round of applause. Thank you very much. And as Attorney Paredes had mentioned earlier, meron po tayong Chairman Emeritus ng ating II Alumni Association. So we would like to call on Captain Asisco Castañeda to give us some inspirational messages for this afternoon para po sa ating mga kasama sa Alumni Association. Captain
Harapon po natin
Castañeda,
sila.
please.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Wala po sa programa ng Abanyong Lingkod ay magbibigay ng konting pangungusap. Ngunit bilang pong isang naatasan, ika nga sa sundalo pag nautusan, tatayo susunod at gagawin ang nayatas na tungkulin. Ako po ay taos pusong tumatayo sa inyo bilang Pangulo Emeritus ng Alumni Association na ngayon po ay umaabot na sa 16 na taon. Taos puso pong pasasalamat ang aking pinaabot sa lahat sapagkat mula po nang nagsimula ang ating pagsasama-samang ito, taon-taon po ay nadadagdagan ang ating bilang. Ang hindi lang po nadadagdagan ay ang ating pondo sapagkat di naman din po kayo nakalilimot na ang bawat isang membro o alumni ng Imus Alumni Association ay meron pong obligasyon 100 piso lifetime. Yan po yung aking panawagan. Nanawa po yung huwag niyong kalimutan sapagkat sa pamamagitan po ng perang yan, may dadaos natin ang ating Alumni Association Homecoming habang tayo po'y nabubuhay. Maging maiwan po man po kayo. Tatayo po ang Alumni Association sapagkat ang pondong may iwan hindi po gagalawin ng mga taong humahawak ng inyong pamunuan. Kung tutusin po, kung yung bibilangin, ang graduates na po ng alumni, dito sa Imus Institute ay humit-humulong na po sa 80,000. Sa 100 piso po lamang, meron po tayong 8 milyon. Sa 8 milyon po yan, kung yan po yating may lalagay sa placement, tadaan po ang taon, hindi po tayo kagastos. Ang kabutihan po at kapakanan ng mga kabataan ay ating may bibigay at may dudulot para mabigyan sila ng mabuting kinabukasan. Yan po lang mga kakaking winimika ngayong hapon, nawa po'y tumiim sa inyong puso. Maraming salamat po at magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat po. Medyo binigla natin si Captain Castañeda ron. Wala po sa program yun eh. Pero as Chairman Emeritus, we would like to give due recognition sa kanya. And tulad po na narinig natin na sinabi niya, hindi naman katakataka na siya gawin natin Chairman Emeritus kasi siya ang nakakaalam at siya ang may vision tungkol sa ating II Alumni Association.
At sana makita rin natin yung vision ni Captain Castañeda kasi hindi magiging matagumpay si Captain Castañeda kung si Captain Castañeda lamang ang nakakakita ng vision
That's
na yun.
very true. Kailangan niya yung tulong ng bawat isang alumnus ng Imus Institute. So that's why siguro napakaraming tao ngayon. That's why lahat tayo nandito at nakikibahagi sa pagtitipon ng ating 76th Annual Homecoming.
O sige, Ideas, tuloy na tayo. Hindi magiging kompleto ang araw natin kung hindi natin tatawagin ang presidente, ng chairman of the board of Imus Institute Alumni.
Yes, of course.
Sige. Tawagin natin ngayon ang presidente, si Attorney Manuel Paredes.
For our another inspirational message.
Alright.
Alam kong hinihintay na ninyo ang part 2. Kaya iksiyan ko lamang ang aking sasabihin sa inyo. Fellow alumni, members of the Jubilarians, particularly class 49 and 74, and their respective presidents and members. Palakpakan po natin sila sapagkat sila ang dahilan kung bakit maging tagumpay ang ating pagdiriwang na ito. Ganon din po ang officers and members of the Alumni Association. Palakpakan din po natin silang lahat. Ganon din po ang mga celebrating classes sa araw na ito. Ang mga guro, ang mga kaibigan, at iba pang mga panauhin sa pagkakataong ito. Binabati ko kayo ng isang magandang hapon, manigong bagong taon, sapagkat Enero pa po lamang ngayon, at happy Homecoming 99. Close on the heels of the Homecoming 98, which witnessed the 75th Diamond Anniversary of the Imus Institute and the prelude to our centennial year, comes this Homecoming 99, celebrating the 76th foundation anniversary of our institution. Gaya marahil ng napabalitaan ninyo, ang Imus Institute ngayon ay lumaki na ang population with almost 6,000 students, 5,000 almost in the high school, and more than 1,000 in the college department. Upang matugunan ang ating mithin na, to paraphrase a writer, the Imus Institute has been dedicated to quality education since its founding in 1923. And it is our aim not only to continue and improve that quality into a great and grand brand of education, to do it in a grand and great way, which I think is doable at the present time, and above all, to produce graduates and alumni who are great and grand in their own way, wherever they may be. We have improved the facilities of this school. As a matter of fact, we have a Timasalang campus with a 4-story building housing our fourth-year students only. Because, as you may know, we graduate fourth-year students every March at the rate of 1,000 graduates every year. We have also tried to give the students the best that our capacity can afford. And we also seek outside help, like the one you see over there, the overpass for pedestrians, which had been committed by no less than 2 of our students, former students here, Senator Ramon Revilla Sr. and now Governor Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. Kung kaya po hindi lamang na ipagpapatuloy, ay hinihintay nila ang allotment para dyan. And I was assured that it is forthcoming very soon. Kaya kahit wala dito sina Revilla, Ramon, and San, palakpakan din po natin sila sapagkat sila po ang magbibigay sa atin ng overpass na yan sa PDESA. Well, coming out to the homecoming, I think we are improving so much. Ang homecoming o ang class reunion po, ayon sa aking eksperyensya, hindi lamang dito sa institute, kung hindi pati na sa college, ay kinakailangan din natin. Lalong-lalo na po yung mga nagagaling sa iba't ibang mga lugar na katulad ng ating mga balikbayan na napakarami. Palakpakan po natin ang lahat ng mga balikbayan at tumari po lamang ay tumayo ang mga lahat ng balikbayan dito. As I see it and as I experience it, thank you. A homecoming is not just to come here to attend a program or to consider it a social function. As a matter of fact, it is an obligation on our part to our school and to our fellow graduates. Wherever we may be, whatever we have attained, whatever we were not able to attain, it is our obligation to come here, to feel the warmth of friendship and camaraderie. We were young once, and this is the only occasion where we can feel young once again. And so, my friends, the organizing committee had made it very less costly, or least as far as expenses is concerned, except those, of course, who are coming from abroad. But it's worth it because we compare notes with our former classmates and schoolmates, about our joys, our disappointments, if any, our successes and failures. And that is the reason why we are here. And so, my friends, let us encourage everybody, every graduate of this school to please come on occasions like this so that we will renew our friendship, we will reminisce the past, and above all, we can plan for the future. Yan na po lamang, at magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, at maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat, Atty. Paredes. Aren't we glad na talagang dito tayo sa II nanggaling? At ibinigay niya sa atin ang lahat ng reason kung bakit kailangan natin magkaroon ng homecoming, ang ganitong reunion para sa ating klase.
Talagang very inspirational yung kanyang speech. At talagang nararamdaman ko sa puso ko na totoo lahat yung sinabi niya.
Okay, at tulad na sinabi niya, sabi nga mukhang inip na yung iba. Gustong-gusto lang sumayaw, gustong-gusto lang kumanta. So at this point, we would like to have a short break, siguro po mga 5 to 10 minutes, para makapag-relax muna tayong lahat to prepare for our presentations, and we will be going to part 2 ng programa natin sa hapong ito. Okay, so sabi ng director, 5 minutes lang daw kailangan natin. After 5 minutes, we will be prepared para mag-start tayo ng ating part 2. So at this point, we would like to have to wish you again good afternoon, and please relax.
Yeah, manatili po kayo sa inyong mga upuan at meron po tayong 5-minute break.
Ang mga alumni ng II, handog para sa lahat. At sa ating panimula, narito ang mga host ngayong gabi upang batiin kayong lahat ng magandang gabi, alumni!
Alumni ko'y nagdati ng lahat, nanatili tayong lahat sa pagkakaroon. Noong bagets, maraming kwento at saka palabas, lahat magsasaya dahil oras na. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, aming masaya.
President, class 1974, Attorney Alejandro Saulog Jr.
Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Kami natutuwa na makasama kayo sa araw na ito as today salutes yesterday.
Okay. So, nakita po natin ang umpisa natin. Tagal namin pinag-practicean yun, pero ayun, ganoon.
Meron lang akong gustong pasalamatan kasi itong event na to ay hindi magiging successful kundi sa kontribusyon ng mga alumni din natin.
Yes, so marami silang inihandang palabas para sa gabi ito.
Yung fan na ginagamit natin, yan ay donation ng alumni ng 1959.
Yeah, merong mga nag-donate sa atin. Merong dalawa tayong
Pakampo natin, ang class ng 1959.
Okay, so we're ready for the big party. Magpa-party tayo ngayong gabi ito. So we set the tone, inumpisahan namin. So itutuloy-tuloy natin ang palabas natin sa gabi ito.
I think hindi lang ito malaking party. I think this will also be a nostalgic moment para sa ating lahat dahil sa laksan ko daw yung boses ko kasi basag. Ayos ba? Ito po ay hindi lamang malaking party kundi maging isang nostalgic moment din to para sa atin dahil marami tayong mga naalalang mga past memories dito sa event na to.
Tulad ng sinasabi ko kanina, maraming mga inihandang presentation. Ito sa presentation na yon, yung sinasabi mo nostalgic moments, kasi dyan alalahanin natin yung mga kanta, mga kanta na kapanahon na natin, mga sayaw.
Meron pa bang mga nakaharana dito ng araw? Mga harana?
Yeah. Ayan ang hindi ko sigurado. Kasi baka pag tinanong natin sila, hindi sila aamin sa atin eh. Pag sinabi nila, nakapangharana kami, 1930s may mga harana, no? 1940s may harana pa.
Okay. At saka hindi lang yan. Some even have special activities in the morning pa.
Yes, mga special activities na mga special groups ng mga jubilarians natin. Particularly, yung class 1949. I think yung class 1949, since this morning, they started their activities at 10 o'clock with the mass. And after that, they had lunch together. And nagkwentuhan sila hanggang merienda before they proceeded dito sa II Gymnasium for this evening's program. So, we would like to congratulate Class 1949 sa kanilang activities for this morning. At that point, gusto natin mag-roll call muna siguro tayo. Inipisahan na rin lang natin. Bisahan natin yung roll call ng lahat ng present ngayong gabi ito.
Sige.
So, we would like to call on Bisahan natin, Class 1949, our Golden Jubilarians, please. Inaanyahan po namin silang tumayo to be recognized.
Okay.
Class 1949, Golden Jubilarians.
Palakpakan po natin sila.
Okay, thank you very much.
At At ang susunod po ay ang ating...
Hindi po natin gagawing sunod-sunod na chronological order ng
sige.
prayer. Kasi baka magkahalataan tayo kung sino mga mas matanda doon sa iba. So,
Ang ating pong...
umpisa muna siguro natin sa mas bata.
baka maano tayo dyan. Mapatrouble tayo. Baka inumpisa natin sa...
Then siguro umpisa natin from 1985. Kasi sa listahan namin, we have guests from different batches. So siguro susunod-sunodin lang namin itong binigay sa ating listahan. From batch 1985, we would like to recognize the presence of Joel Villaseca in this group.
Asan po ang class ng 1985?
So, umpisahan po natin ulit. Medyo mahina raw ang dating, kaya hindi na recognize yung announcement natin. So, tatawagan po natin yung representative ng batch 1985. We would like to call on Mr. Joel Villaseca. Mr. Villaseca?
Andiyan po kayo, Mr. Villaseca. Joel? Tsaka yung kanyang group.
Palakpakan po natin ang batch 1985. Thank you very much.
Nandito ba sila? I see.
From 1977, ang leader po nila,
Si Cherry Mendoza.
Grupo po ni Cherry, batch
Palakpakan po natin
1977.
sila. 1973 po, si Annie Sabale, E. Jose Sabater po. 1973, palakpakan po natin sila.
Nandun po sila sa bandang likod.
1972 po, Dr. Relito Sakilayan. Palakpakan po natin. Ayun.
Okay, nasa likod po sila. Grupo ni Dr. Sakilayan. From 1971, tawagin po natin ang grupo ni Raul Saulog.
1970, palakpakan po natin sila. 1970 po, si Dr. Rick San Juan at saka ang kanyang grupo, palakpakan po natin sila.
From 1968, Group of Calling Espiritu and Party. 1968, yun sila. Marami rin sila, marami.
1966 po, ang Nina Talents at ang kanilang grupo, palakpakan po natin sila.
Group of Nina Talents. From 1965, we have the group of Dr. Hamir. 1965,
Dr. Hamir po, palakpakan po natin si Dr. Hamir at saka yung grupo nila. 1961, si Dr. Papa, tsaka yung kanilang batch, palakpakan po natin sila. Ayun, nandun sila.
From 1963, we have the group of Linda Cagiat. Nandun po sila sa dulong-dulo, sa kaliwa. There, thank you very much.
1952, Clarita Lorenzo Javier. Palakpakan po natin sila. Nasaan sila? Ayun, nandun sila. Ayun. 1950, Gloria Saki. Nasaan po sila?
There.
Ayun, ayun sila.
From 1950.
Ayun sila.
From 1948, yung pong Golden Jubilee year, group of Captain Asislo Castañeda.
Nandito po.
Nandito po sila.
1947, Attorney Manuel Paredes and Manuel Taglen. Dito po sila. Palakpakan po natin.
Thank you very much. From 1945, we have the group of Mrs. Rosa Gabriel.
Palakpakan po natin si Miss Rosa Gabriel. Nasaan po sila? Nasaan po si Miss Rosa? Ayun sila. At ang 1933, naku, si Sylvia Topacio Rojas po at ang kanilang grupo, nasaan po sila? Palakpakan po natin. Tayo po sila. Saan sila? Nandun ba sila? Ayun. Ayun sila. Class 33, ayun. Ayun po sila. Palakpakan po natin ang class 1933. Ayun po. Ayun.
Yan po yung iba't ibang grupo natin, mga fellow alumni natin. But then we have our class jubilarians. Bukod pa yung mga jubilarians natin, sa palagay natin, mas marami sila. So we'll start from 1994. 1994 is represented by John Paul Padura and his
Palakpakan po natin
party.
sila. Tsaka yung party nila. Saan po si John Paul Padura? Tayo po tayo, para ma-recognize po tayo.
Okay, from 1989, we have the group of Kokoy Valeriano.
1984, Lorena Cantimbuhan, at saka ang party niya, palakpakan po natin, andun sila, yun.
From 1979, we have Eva Arsenia and her group. Eva Arsenia and group.
1975, si Luz Kamaklang and her party, palakpakan.
From 1974, a very special group, our Silver Jubilarians. We would like to call out the group of Jun Saulog Jr.
Palakpakan po natin.
Ito po sa likod. Kami po yun. Kami pala yun. Pala very special group.
1969, Toti Atanasio. Ayun! Maraming salamat po. 1964, Philip Reyes and his party. Ayun!
Mas malakas ang sigaw nila.
Malakas ang sigaw nila. 1959, Maming Dones and Linda Monte. Ayun! Ako!
Our Ruby Jubilarians, 30 years from II. 1954, Attorney David Alarcon.
Nandito ba si Bayaw?
1954 group, batch 1954.
Oh, okay. Wala si Bayaw. 1949,
O yung tinawag natin kanina, our Golden Jubilarians. Tawagin po ulit natin, 1949. Mr. Pete Medina and Party.
and Party. Ayun po sila. Palakpakan po
Sila po yung
natin.
naninilaw.
Okay.
From 1944, we have Mr. Emiliano Montoya.
Dito po sila. 1939, Ignacio Zaragoza and Clarita Bartolome. Tumayo po tayo para ma-recognize po tayo. Nandun po sila. Ayun sila sa likod. And 1934, Priscilla Del Mundo. Ayun din po sila. Palakpakan po natin. Ayun. Okay po. Maraming po salamat.
At this point, we would like to recognize the presence of the officers and members of the II Alumni Association. From this group, we have the II Alumni Association for Let's give them a big round of applause sa ating II Alumni Association officers. Meron po ba tayong representative ng IIPTA, Parents Teachers Association?
Andito po sila, yung IIPTA. Palakpakan po natin yung II Parents Teachers Association, Lamberto Alarcon and
We
his
would also
party.
like to recognize the II administration sa kanila pong pakikisa at pagtulong sa lahat ng preparation na ginawa namin dito. Particularly si Ms. Elsa Pangilinan na siya pong nakikipag-coordinate sa amin.
At ang susunod ay ang II teachers.
Ayun po mga teachers namin sa II dati.
Andito po yung mga teachers ng II.
Ito po sa side na to, palakpakan po natin yung mga teachers ng II.
Alam mo, si Feli De Quiroz umuwi pa galing sa state para lang dito sa alumni homecoming natin.
We have Mrs. Tagle, Mrs. Sue, Mrs. Davi, Mrs. Enriquez, Mrs. Ilogan. And siguro po yung ibang teachers natin, nandiyan pa sa likod, hindi pa kasama sa grupo.
Palakpakan po natin ang mga
Palakpakan
teacher
po natin
natin
sila.
sa II. Ito. Ang susunod po ay yung II trustees. Palakpakan po natin ang II trustees. Sino po yun? Tayo po tayo, yung mga trustees ng II. Dito po. Ito po sila. Palakpakan po natin. Okay.
So ngayon po, ang una nating tatawagin para mag-present, sabi nga natin kating-kating na yung mga paa at yung mga boses na gustong ilabas. Tatawagin po natin para mag-present sa ating una, para makapaghanda sila, yung class 1949, our Golden Jubilarians. So we would like the... Sorry. Mali yung cue cards na binigay sa amin.
59 daw, 59.
Aha, hindi pala 49, 59.
Oh, sige.
So we would like to call on Jubilarians of 1959, our Ruby Jubilarians for our next presentation. Palakpakan po natin the red group, yung Ruby, red sila.
Gusto rin nilang mag-share ng kanilang preparations for this homecoming. And take note, mayroon din silang special numbers. Yes, they have prepared songs specially associated with their yesterday. That is of the 50s. And they have some reminiscence. Ladies and gentlemen, the men and women of our Ruby Jubilarians, class 1959.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Ako po ay si Dr. Ernesto Pulido. I was the president of the student government in the year 1959. Ngayon po ako ay isa ng doktor at ako po ang dean ng College of Radiologic Technology ng University of Perpetual Health. Ito ay isang pasasalamat namin kasi mula nung kami nag-graduation noong 1959 ay ngayon lang kami nakasali sa homecoming ng Imus Institute. We would like to acknowledge and thank Office and Man of Class 1974 for taking into effort na malocate yung grupo ng Class 1959. The special mention is given to our classmate Didi Jacinto and Maming Dones for their effort in contacting our classmate nung kami nag-reunion noong October 22 sa Cafe Marcelo. After that, we have our practice on November 24. And yung lahat ng grupo yun, ever since ay nag-usap na magkikita-kita na. Si Linda Bautista Montelibada, our 7th president at that time, and Glee Club President will now give the highlights of our high school year. Linda.
Because of this reunion, so many beautiful and happy memories of our high school days have been rekindled. And I'd like to share with you some of the memorable events and activities from 1955 to 1959. Our class was one of the last two batches to occupy the old II building at the Pilar Masonic Lodge, and we transferred to the building on Bueno Avenue in 1957. We were in our first year in 1955 when a total solar eclipse occurred. It was an awesome, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Our president was the well-loved Ramon Magsaysay, who unfortunately died in March 18, 1957, and was succeeded by President Carlos Garcia. It was during our high school days when austerity was emphasized. You cannot imagine our disappointment when for the first time in 1958, the girls were required to wear the school uniform for the much-awaited junior-senior scrum. The Christmas booths and lantern parade were the most awaited activities. We recall with fond memories our freshman's dollhouse, the sophomores' Yuletide dream with our giant snowman, the juniors' island in the sun, and the seniors' rural retreat. Being provincianos, we look forward to the class excursions to Manila. During our third and fourth years, we were able to go to Balara, Angat Dam, the International Fair, Baraswain Church, Sampaguita, and Premier Studios. Noon hong panahon namin, nagsimula ang mga fans club. Kaya the girls were either a Gloria Romero, Enida Blanca, a Susan Roses, or an Amalia Fuentes fan. Ang pinakapopular naman hong mga teenage heartthrobs noon were Fernando Po Jr., Saudi Shornak, and Joseph Estrada. A very exciting event was the student government elections in 1958. Talaga hong napakainitan ng laban. This was when we had giant streamers, giveaways, and rallies have professional entertainers as well as refreshments. Combos were very popular during our time, and Student Canteen is the favorite TV show. Willie Sapin, the present Municipal Assessor of Imus, will acknowledge some of the people who have been instrumental in our educational development.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. We would like to give tribute to some very important person who influence our proper development by providing our class with quality education and moral support. Foremost in our mind is Mr. Mariano Terona, the school director during our time. We will never forget that tall boss, distinguished old man, with thick eyeglasses and slow gait. His strict discipline of our teachers and students provided the needed control that produced good students and mentors. We thank him, we respect him for that. And also the teachers were the best, the brightest. We have fond memories of Miss Alegria Camacho, Miss Lena Monson, Mrs. Caridad Sarlo, Miss Juliana Sabater, Miss Gloria Topacio, Miss Ludwina Livelo, and Mrs. Natividad Enriquez. Our fourth year advisor were Mr. Honesto Darwin, Miss Pilar Paredes, Miss Buena Flor Mendoza, and Miss Lilia Garland. At hindi ko po makakalimutan ang aming principal, si Mr. Norberto Amoranto, sapagkat tuwi pong may examen ay nakapila na po ako sa kanyang opisina at humihingi ng permit para makakuha ng examen, sapagkat noong pong panahon yun ay talagang yung aming tuition ay hirap na hirap ang aking mga magulang. Kaya nagpapasalamat ako kay Mr. Norberto Amoranto. We will always remember these people with gratitude in our heart. Elsa Hembrador, our class valedictorian and President and Present Sergeant General of the Philippine Armed Forces, will now give some important class statistic. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Eleazar B. Embrador, the incumbent Surgeon General of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Please allow me to at least give a narrative account of what happened to our class, the class of 1959. Our class was divided then into 4 sections, A to D, and then an average of 32 students per section. Our class motto is, light is the task when many share the toil. We are proud to say that our class advisor did not have any serious problem with us regarding our behavior and regarding discipline. Last April 5, 1959, 129 students graduated, 68 girls and 61 boys. I was the class valedictorian and 3 Bautistas followed after me, namely Romeo, Ambrosio, and Erlinda, the previous speaker. They took the rest of the honor slots. Around 50 or 40% of our classmates are residing abroad by now. We have lost 13 classmates due to accidents or other kinds of illnesses. Now, Mrs. Cory Remulla de Mata, the administrative officer of the DEX, Cavite Province, will now tell you about our special numbers.
Good evening. This reunion has brought us together again. We are all of the opinion that our high school years provided very pleasant memories. In tonight's affair, we would like to sing 2 popular songs during the 1950s, which were both important repertoire in our music class then. The first is Everybody Loves a Lover, popularized by Doris Day, and the other one is Mockingbird Hill, which was sung by Patti Page. Friends, listen to the meaningful words which we have substituted and sung to the tune of Mockingbird Hill. So, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Imus Institute Class 1959 for our number.
Everybody loves a lover. I'm a lover. Everybody loves me. Anyhow, that's how I feel.
Ito po ang class 1959. 15 beses na pong nag-practice ito. Pang-16 na ho, palagay ko, dapat nagustuhan rin niya. Sana naman ho, bigyan niyo pa uli ng isang masiba na palakpakan. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of class 1959, I would like to wish our beloved Imus Institute more power and success in providing the young people of Imus quality education and better facilities. From contributions which we have collected, it's not millions yet, but we will come to that. We are donating 2 heavy-duty electric fans, which we are now using on your left side and our right side. Class 1959 will also start a scholarship foundation which was already started by one of our donors or anonymous donors from our class. Hindi po namin alam na ganitong kainit pala rito. Sana mga 12 na dinonate namin eh. Promise lang ho yan, promise. And I hope other batch or class will also donate more electric fans next time. We're extending our congratulations and thanks to class 1974 for a successful affair, very successful. We're also looking forward to being the Golden Jubilarians in the year 2009. Happy New Year to all of you, and may 1999 bring added blessings for our country, our people, and most especially to the alumni of Imus Institute. Good night and thank you very much. E-exit na po kami.
Parang kailan lang, 35 years ago, sila ay mga dalaginding at mga binatilyo. Masarap daw alalahanin ang lumipas. Saan nga ba nagsimula ang ngayon? Maraming nangyari noong nakalipas sa ating buhay, sa ating kapaligiran. Bago, kahit man sa pananamit at sa sayaw, ating balikan at muling alalahanin ang mga panahong nagdaan na puno ng pag-ibig, minsan ay kalungkutan, minsan ay galak. Mga kaibigan, narito ang Choral Jubilarians, Class 1964!